I rebuke you, little nigga. The meek shall perish. I roof you, little nigga. A project terrorist. Cute, you little niggas think you in my class. Substitute little niggas, make them feel my wrath. I mute you, little nigga. You little nigga. I try to abuse you, little nigga. Look, I'm an ill nigga. Now shoot, you little niggas, go somewhere and play. Cause the day I lose to you little niggas, no day. I try to pretend that I'm different, but at the end, we're all the same. I'm praying, Father, forgive us, because apparently we're never going to change. So, I got to talk about this topic, man, because y'all know, like on Facebook, people are not in their right mind. So I try not to argue with people, but if you try to offend me, I'm going to defend myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really arguing with people. I don't argue with people. But if I feel like I have to defend myself, I'm going to do that. You know, when people make it personal or, you know, try to personally attack you and say that who hurt you or whatever, I got to defend myself. You know, the bottom line is this, and this is what they don't want to hear. This is what people don't want to hear. Let me take this off. I'm at this back hall right now. And then after this, I go help my mom move, and that's it. You know what I mean? Friday, I'm feeling great. I'm happy. I'm not letting no devil or anybody that the devil's trying to work inside somebody's body, and I ain't letting none of that bother me today, right? But the truth is this, man. No good man. Let's clarify that part first. No good man is scared of a good woman. It's the same shit that men say. Oh, they like the bad guy. The women like the bad guys. I already made a video on this. Yeah, bad women like bad guys. Do you have some good women who like bad guys? Yes, but it's by accident. They don't see the guy's not a good guy. It's not that they purposely like him. You know what I'm saying? You got some women who say, I want a street dude. I don't want a 9-to-5 dude. That's a woman who purposely likes a so-called bad dude. You know what I mean? Versus some women who are deceived and think a guy's a good guy, and she's just attracted to a bad dude. You see what I'm saying? But anyways, man, a lot of times what it is when they say men are scared of good women, you know, for one, you got to make sure that the women who are saying this are actually good women. Because a lot of times that's not the case. You know what I mean? It's just some women who are saying this shit and just feel that way because some guy that they like don't like them. Because 9 times out of 10, let's be honest, if you're a good woman and you got a lot of shit going and shit, either you just ain't finding the right guy you want, you know what I'm saying? Or possibly you're not really a good woman because you're a woman. Like, there's men all over the place for y'all. You know what I mean? So it's usually, only way a good woman usually ain't got no man is because she has standards and she ain't met the one that she feels meets her standards, right? But when I tell these women on here, all I said was, it's the choice in the man you pick. It's the men you pick. That's why they're scared of a good woman. That's it. And they got mad. Ain't nobody got time. They still sitting. I'm not even going to entertain that no more. That girl knows I'm on this page. You know, I'm not arguing no more because I don't want it to escalate to words that I don't even want. I'm in a good mood. I ain't even trying to argue. I'm just simply telling you the truth that you don't want to hear. They don't want to hear that truth because a lot of them, when they hear that truth, oh, that's why a man don't like good women, because maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was, or maybe my choice of men are not right. It's one or the other. Either the women who say men don't like good women, right, or either they're not really good women, or it's the choice of men that they like that don't like them back. It's one or the other, man. And people don't want to hear this. When you tell them this, they get offended, they get mad and all this other shit. But let them go back to La La Land and let them go back to sleep and keep believing that it does not matter if people like you or not. They see, some people in this world think it's all about who you are. Like if you look good, if you got money and this and that, by default, everybody's going to like you. That's not the case. That's not the case. It has to be the right person, and you have to like the right person. And there's a dude that came on there, and, you know, he had to have his cape on because he thinks that sucking up is going to get him some pussy, is what he thinks. You know, this is why women don't respect us now, because men like that, man. There's no reason for that man to say what I was saying was wrong, unless he's one of those men who fall under the category of what the topic should have been about. But y'all know the devil. You know, he got to reflect what somebody's talking about. He got to take that, he got to get the topic off the topic and make it about people. And so people will start fighting and arguing. That's what the devil will do. Because he doesn't want y'all to get to basically the bottom of the truth. You know what I'm saying? And the truth is, the reason a good man, one of the characteristics in a good man is picking a good woman, basically. Put it that way. One of the characteristics, because everybody look at looks and height and all that shit. Okay, that's fine. But one of the more important characteristics in a man is knowing what a good woman is. Period. Because he's a good man. It's a reflection of him. So you cannot convince me that all these good men are just overlooking good women. That's bullshit. They're not good men. That's why they're doing it. Or they just don't like you. And that's the problem. When you say this, oh, that hurts. That hurts. See, it hurts the man that, damn, maybe the women don't like me. It's not that they like bad guys. They just don't like me. See, that hurts a man. So now he gets offended and mad and shit because it hurts. But if you're a good dude, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, if you're good, when I say good, I mean good intentions, because the devil knows your intentions. So when I say good, I'm not saying bad person, good person. You know what I mean? I'm saying like good for somebody, actually like somebody, right? When you're a good person and you know that somebody don't like you, it's either they just don't like you, or they're not attracted to, they don't like good men because they're not good women, or the same vice versa, man. And I'm pretty sure this dude probably gonna walk up and ask me where to go. So I'm probably about to just tell him where to go, because I can already see what he's doing. That door, you know where to go?
Huh?
You know where to go? Yeah. Yep. All right, bro. Why you walk so far?
Huh?
Why you walk all the way?
I came here first time. I thought maybe there is not enough space.
You can park there, along there next time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he walked all the way.
Yeah.
Damn. Man, he walked all the way down. I feel sorry for him. But all I was trying to say was, bottom line, you know, see, they're saying that I hate women because I said they need to pick better men. And how the fuck does that sound? I'm clearly saying that, like, I didn't even say the women was a problem. I said pick better men. So that right there is saying that men are the problem. Not saying, I know it's both ways, but the way I said it, like pick better men. I didn't say pick better women or become better women. I said pick better men. Because if you pick men that don't like you, or men who don't recognize good women, it don't matter who the fuck you are. It don't matter how much money you got. It don't matter how good your pussy is. It don't matter how good. None of that's going to matter. You know what I mean? But a lot of it is not men not wanting good women or scared of good women. It's because they don't want you. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Or you're not as good of a woman that you claim you are. So if you are a great woman and a man doesn't want you, it's that he just doesn't want you. So why would you cry about it? This is why I tell men all the time. If you're a good dude, like you say, you got this going on, this going on, why are you crying over because a woman don't want you? It's her loss. It's her loss. A lot of men say so much about, well, women pick the wrong people, blah, blah, blah. But then you turn around and cry over a woman just because she looks good. She has no good traits in a woman, rarely at all. But you're crying over these women because you're attracted to them. That's all it be a lot of times. So when y'all hear men say this shit, there's no good women a lot of times, they're crying over some fucking woman model or some shit, you know what I mean, that doesn't care if you're a good man or not. She just wants certain, you know how it go, man. Or she just don't like that guy. A lot of times it's just somebody doesn't like you. So for instance, to break it down to y'all better, that would be like me getting on Facebook and saying, I think women are scared of good men. Which is true, but guess what? It is true. There are women that are scared of good men, but not good women. It's only the ones that, oh man, I can't measure up to that. I don't want to become better myself, so I'm not going to fuck with that. You know what I mean? Yes, there are women who will settle and pick men that they think they can't do better than this, so I'm going to pick them. But that's not a good woman. That's not a good trait in a good woman, should I say. Because a good woman knows her worth. She's not going to say, well, you know what? I don't think I'm worth more than this, so let me just pick this guy over here that wants to fuck 5,000 women. This is all I'm going to get because I'm not worth anything. That's basically what it is, man, if you think about it. They don't understand, man. They feel attacked because that truth hurts. That truth hurts. It's the guys they picking. And they hate to hear that because some of these women, they don't want to change the guy they pick. They want to change the guy they pick, not change the guy they pick, if y'all get what I'm saying. Like, they don't want to pick different men, but they want the men they pick to change, and that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. I can't make bad bitches want to be wives. It's not going to happen. If they want to be if a bad bitch wants to be a wife, then that's a different story. But me alone, or men in general, you're not changing that. And that's what people don't get. You not changing motherfuckers, man. So my thing is this. My thing is this. Why are you crying about men who don't recognize good women? I could drop the mic right there. It doesn't even matter. Even let's say every man in the world was scared because a woman got something going for herself. Why are you worried about men who are not good men? What are you crying over them for? You ever notice how it's always crying over some dude that cheats or beats on a woman or doesn't know what good women is? It's never crying over the right motherfucker, though. It's never that. There's never a post about, man, these men are too good. It's always some bullshit. It's just like the men, you crying over shit. Why are you worried about that? They're irrelevant. They are irrelevant. Okay, good. If every woman in the world didn't like a good guy and you are a good guy, why do you care? Nothing you can do about it. Who gives a fuck? I refuse to worry about women who don't like good men. I'm not about to change for you so I'm accepted by you. That's crazy. That's craziness. Ain't no good man ain't no man that's trying to become the greatest man he can be within himself, purposely picking a bad woman. Let me just run from a good woman. That's what they saying, because that's the same shit these men say. When really it's not that women are purposely picking bad dudes. It's about fucking attraction, and that's what hurts them. That's what digs deep and they can't handle it. They don't want to accept the truth. They love to lie. And the lie is, it doesn't matter who you pick and blah, blah, blah. That dude came on and said it doesn't matter who you pick. So let me get this straight. I'm going to build a project that takes two people. It involves two people. This project that I'm trying to build, you know what people say, death till part. You know, it takes two people, but it doesn't matter what woman I pick. It don't matter at all, man. That has nothing to do with it. Man, it has everything to do with it. Because I could be building I could be doing my shit to the fullest, and that woman could cheat. Yeah, there it goes. The project's done. It's gone. It's ruined. So it does matter who you pick, man. That's the most important thing. But motherfuckers don't want to do that. Why? Because they want to change and mold who they pick into what they want. So instead of me picking the right woman or man, I'm going to try to mold a motherfucker that I like into the right woman or man. That's what they do. Let me pick this bad bitch that wants to use men and lie to men and don't want to be faithful. Let me try to mold her into a wife because I'm attracted to her. That's exactly what men do. And they get burned. You can't do that. You can't do it. You got to set people for who the fuck they are. Same thing with women, men. The same thing with women when it comes to men. You are not changing these men. They got to be molded already. I don't know why motherfuckers want to build motherfuckers and shit. Get a blow-up doll, a woman or man doll, if that's the case. Because you're not making people be what they don't want to be. They already got to be that, man. And nobody's perfect, I get it. But there's people out here trying to be perfect. You know what I mean? They're trying to be, their intentions are good, basically. And you could work with that. When somebody's intentions are good, you can work with that. But when people have no intentions, don't like you at all, really, they just there for benefits, you can't work with that. No matter how good you are. And no matter how much you got to offer. AKA, they're scared of good women. They're scared of women who got their shit together. But the women who got their shit together obviously must be scared of men who got their shit together, because men who got their shit together want women who got their shit together. Make it make sense. Does that make sense to y'all, man? I know for a fact women who got their shit together is not looking for some bum. Only way a woman who got her shit together wants a bum if she wants power over this motherfucker or something. And or she's very insecure and think, well, if I get somebody who needs me, they won't cheat on me. That's the only way. But that's rare. It's the same thing with men. It's rare. And I think that's what they're thinking. Like, well, a man wants a woman who ain't got his shit together so he can do this and all that. I'm here to tell you, most men who are really trying to do great in life, they're scared of them type of women because they feel like that could be the ultimate demise. You know, a football player, imagine a football player or something making it to the NFL, then he's scared of a woman on his level. You know what I mean? Maybe not, she might not be a fucking millionaire, but she could be a lawyer or something. He's scared of that, so he's just going to go to the projects or something, no offense, or suburban areas, so nobody's offended. And I'm just going to pick somebody who's not even near my level. And then he gets burned. A lot of men are scared of that. And some men do it, I get it. You know what I'm saying? There are some people who are intimidated by good women and men. But to say every last man that you come across or every good one, no, I don't think so. You must come across all bad men. And when I say bad men, men who are scared of good women, that's a bad trait. That's not a good trait. Because that means he chooses good or bad women. He's used to dealing with bad women, which ultimately will make him a bad man because a lot of bad shit is going to happen to him from dealing with them bad women. Same thing, vice versa. That's why a lot of women are torn, because they have picked the bad guys so much. And now they're torn. A lot of them, good girl gone bad. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, that's not hating no fucking woman. It's ridiculous, man. You can't speak. See, the devil, don't say nothing. Devil don't want you to say nothing, because when you start spitting truth or telling people something that they need to hear to make them kind of think differently, and now I gotta attack this motherfucker. Let me send some people over here at him. Who hurt you? Who hurt you? It's ridiculous. Like you got on and say, man, fuck these bitches. That's okay, that's a motherfucker that's hurt. But if you just get on and tell them, hey man, it's who you pick, and they don't like to hear it, or who hurt you. You know what I'm saying? So go back to La La Land and pick whoever you think. You just pick whoever. I'm telling you right now, if it's not the right person, you're going to get burned. And how do you know it's the right person? It's hard to tell, but you can go by their intentions. You can go by how they treat you and shit like that. But most people don't do that. They go by attraction, period. You know what I'm saying? They got all these choices. They're going to pick the one they're most attracted to. Not everybody, though, of course. The right people are going to pick the right one. Like, this is the one that actually is the one that I'm attracted to her to. And she does right by me. Let me pick this one. But, you know what I mean? If you're convinced men are scared of good women, then that lets me know that you don't deal with the right type of men. I ain't even gonna call them bad men. They just not the right type. Because if they was, they would accept you if you're a good woman, right? One of them would. Unless all of them don't like you. See, that's the part that pissed. That's why they got mad, because it makes them think like, damn, that must mean they didn't really like me then. But see the they don't like good women or men. That's the pillow that motherfuckers use. That's that pillow. She don't like me. Well, nah, she just don't like good men. Nah, she just don't like you, and it's a fucking fact. And once you realize that, you won't trip over that shit. Like, she just don't like me. It is what it is. Well, what do motherfuckers do? They reach for that bag of she likes bad boys. Or he doesn't want a strong woman. He likes easy women. Who the fuck wants a woman I gotta go to war with? No man wants that. Motherfuckers is crazy out here. Imagine a man wanting a woman he gotta go to war with every fucking day. No man wants that. That was quick. Huh?
It was all back. I had it told already. It was all right behind the trailer.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you at all. That was a record right there. How many trucks coming today from me? Just me? Oh, I gave you the wrong one. All right, bro. See you Wednesday. Twice a week now. Yep.
I'll be here tomorrow.
All right. Man, that was a quick $50. Like, that was like 10 minutes. $50. But I'm gonna get off here, y'all, man. That's what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the moral of the story is I've made plenty of videos about how you could be a great woman or man and people still overlook you. And what society is tricking people to believe is anybody will like you if you're a good woman or man. Nah, if I get my shit together, you know, men, let me get some muscles, And I'm going to get all the women, man. They all going to be on me, dog. You're dumb if you believe that. Only women that like you going to like you, dog, no matter what you do. And why is this important? Because it makes you think you can make motherfuckers like you and shit. You fish in the wrong fucking pond. Meanwhile, there's women over here or men that actually like you. You could pick from them and you actually like some of them, but you so worried about this motherfucker over here that you can't make like you. That's why it's important. But they get offended because it comes back to the reality of, damn, maybe them men that I'm a good woman, I got all this going on, and no man still wants me. Yeah, because you ain't ran into the right ones. That's why. Or you are ignoring the right ones. Just like the so-called, just like you are so-called the right one, and they are ignoring you. So why is that then? It goes back to attraction. If we got a good woman and man, but everybody's ignoring everybody and their mama's a fucking good woman and man, let's keep it real. That's what everybody say, right? Everybody and their mama is a good woman and man. Everybody, right? That's what everybody sell, right? Okay. Then why the fuck everybody ignoring everybody, doing everybody wrong? Make it make sense. What the fuck is going on? Everybody and their mama, every man and woman out this motherfucker is a good woman and man. Ain't that what they say? So why the fuck is everybody overlooking motherfuckers? There's got to be a reason. There's levels to this shit, right? There's levels to this shit. You have to break down why this is happening. So let's hypothetically say every woman and man is good. Okay, now we got to figure out why certain ones ain't picking certain ones. There's so many reasons why. The only reason I could think of why a good man, no, I ain't gonna say a good man. The only reason why I could think of a man would reject a good woman, number one, he doesn't like that woman. Number two, he doesn't feel like he can measure up to that woman, right? Which, and an ultimate moral of the story, why the fuck would a woman care about that? So the man don't like you, we got that part. Or he doesn't even have the confidence and self-love to make himself better to be on an even playing field with you. Why would you want that as a woman? Why are you crying on Facebook about it? Make it make sense. See, when you say these things, it's a problem, though. It's a problem. I even seen the other day, God didn't give me all this money for me to be dating a bum. Why are you dating a bum? A woman said this the other day on Facebook. Like, it's crazy, man. God did not give me all this money to be dating a bum. Then why are you dating a bum? Newsflash, think. You know what I'm saying? Just think. There's no way you like a motherfucker that much to where you like, I just gotta have this motherfucker. I can see if you like are already attracted to not attracted, but attached to a motherfucker. That's a whole different story. But that way they talking, they not even attached to motherfuckers. Or sometimes people are saying this, it's selling yourself, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got money, guys. Come look at me. And really, as a woman, men don't really care about money like that when it comes to women like that. But, you know, a lot of women are going to say, I'm a good woman. Why are men picking these hoes? Y'all seen that? They pick the hoes all the time. Who is they, though? Who is they? What good man is going to pick a bad woman over a good woman? Only a bad man, in my opinion. Or a foolish man that makes foolish choices. We ain't even got to call him a bad man. He makes foolish choices. So as a woman, why the fuck would you want to have that as your leader? Or, you know, look up to as a leader, you know, not saying you bow down as a woman, but you do want to look up, like, trust him as decision making. The motherfuckers buying Jordans instead of paying rent. Shit like that. So as a woman, why the fuck would you even want a man that makes poor decisions like that? But when you say these things, oh, you hate women. Dumb, man. This is how lost the world is, man. This is how lost the world is. Nothing about hate no fucking woman. If anything, it's telling women to love themselves and be smart and think. And it's telling men the same thing. Men will do the same shit. You hating. I don't care, man. I'm gonna buy this $80,000 car. I don't give a fuck if I'm flat broke. Quit hating. Okay, dummy, do it. Do it. I'm not stopping you. But don't tell me not to spread the message to somebody that actually might want to hear the shit. Just because you think I'm hating, I don't give a fuck what you think. I'm going to always spread what I feel is right for the world, period. And I listen to and I take in what I feel is right from other people. I learn from people, and then I try to help people learn from me. I'm not scared of the truth, because the truth sets me free. So one of the truths is, it's not that women pick bad guys. It's just that there's attraction there. And a lot of times when they do pick bad guys, they're really not good women, because they have poor decision making. That's one of the most important choices in what I consider a good woman. See, I don't consider, oh, well, she smokes, she drinks, she cusses, this and this and this. She's bad, she's good. Nah, I look at shit that matters, like choices. That matters in a woman. But what do motherfuckers look at instead? Oh, her ass looks good. It doesn't matter what choices she made, her ass looks good, so that's a good woman to me, marry me. This is what most men think. And then get on Facebook and cry and say women don't like good men. You didn't even look for a woman. You didn't even look for that in the woman. You just looked at her ass. You didn't look and see if she liked good men or not. You didn't look at her decision making or her choices. No way a woman who makes good decisions in life I'm just gonna pick a bad guy though. Out of all the decisions I made in life to make me a great ass woman, I'm just gonna pick a bad guy on purpose. Fuck out of here. It doesn't happen, man. It does not happen. It can happen with a woman who is not necessarily a good woman though. It happens all the time. I don't want a 9-to-5 guy. Even though I got 2 kids to worry about, nah, give me this one that's about to have the police busting my shit and have my kids on the ground and guns everywhere. Yeah, I want that one. That's a bad woman. Ain't no good woman thinking like that. And ain't no good, and if you're a woman watching, ain't no good man purposely just overlooking good women. You're not dealing with the right guy. So you just got to accept that, like, this guy just don't know what a good woman is. Why even deal with it? Why would you even want to deal with it? If you consider yourself a catch. I seen something on Facebook, I think the other day, something about recognizing the value or something. And then I said something like, if a person doesn't recognize your value, they can't be valuable to you by default. Yeah, it was something like that. They can't be. People have to recognize your value. And just because, and that don't mean everybody's going to recognize it. You know what I'm saying? That's just the truth. Everybody's not going to recognize your value. Just like a man can have a great ass wife and I'm like, I don't know what he's seeing her. I don't like her. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's what he want. I wouldn't want her. But that don't make her unvaluable because I don't see it. But at the same time, people are ignoring the fact that you have to make sure somebody sees your value. You can scream up and down to the top of your fucking lungs until you collapse. The good men don't like good women, all the fuck you want. But you have to find a man, one of them men that actually do want a good woman. Why the fuck you worried about the ones who don't? Oh, we don't want to deal with that though, do we? We just want to point the finger at people and say they judging women and they hate women so much. Y'all are fools, man. And y'all men too, you're fools, man. You're not thinking. Use your brain. You got a brain, use it. Use it, man. Why do you want women that don't want good men? Why? Fuck her attraction. There's women that are attractive. There's women that are attractive that actually like you. And not just you, like good men. If a woman is a good woman, I promise you, she might not like you or me, but whoever she like, it's going to be a good dude. Because she's a good woman. She makes good decisions. It's a reflection of herself. She doesn't reciprocate to being treated like shit. She doesn't treat herself like shit. So why would she allow it from somebody else? Soon as she see it, she might be deceived for a second. Some women do get deceived, you know what I mean? Men are slick. But once she see it, she's out of there. She ain't gonna purposely do it. Oh, my panties are so wet because he's a bad boy. He just shot somebody. That's stupid, man. He just shot a gun and there was a little kid walking who could have got shot by the fucking bullet. My panties are so wet. Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm done talking to y'all though, man. I had to go in on that shit, man. Y'all have a great day, man. I'm about to go move my mom and I just had to go in, man. I had to go in. And I think I went in perfectly on that shit. Y'all have a great day, man. Stop being deceived out here, though, man. Stop being deceived. There's good men and women. You just got to know what the fuck they are. A lot of our shit, our perception is based off of just base perception or shit that doesn't matter. And that's why we overlook who is actually good. And then you don't overlook who's bad. First, you got to figure out that shit. Just decipher that shit for a second. What's good and what's bad in a man and woman. Try that for a little bit. Then you might be surprised. Some of those people you was ignoring, you might say, man, maybe that person is a good woman or man. Maybe I might want to fuck with them. That's why I say this. This is why I say it's impossible for bad or good women and good men to reject good women and men, because the more you become a good woman or man, right? The more you're going to see it in yourself, right? Because you become it within yourself, you're going to see it in other people, and you're going to desire that in other people. So, for instance, a woman could be 15. She's not a good woman yet. She's just a kid, right? She not always, but more than likely, she's going to desire bullshit in a man or a guy that doesn't matter. But when she get older, she starts liking what matters in a man. But of course, they get shamed for that. You know what I mean? She didn't want the good guy until later. Yeah, because she wasn't probably a good woman yet. You know what I'm saying? She didn't know. It's facts, man. Unfortunate, but it's true. That's why a lot of women, not all, but most, pick better when they get older. Because they become better. And the same thing with men. That's why when men get older, just looking good ain't going to be enough. See, some women, all they knew was to look good all their life. So when they get older, and then men are older, and men start choosing for more than just that, and they not gonna choose them. That's why I tell women all the time, don't just lead with your looks, because if you don't get the right one until like 30 or something, right? Men ain't just looking for looks anymore. Did you know how to cook or something? Do you know how to do any of that shit? Men are looking for that shit now. Why? Because they're not boys no more. They don't choose like boys. Now, not all of them. Some do. But if you looked at, I'll use myself for example. If you looked at what I was more, I'm still attracted to like the same type of shit, but now it's more of shit that matters too. Like I ain't gonna be like, well, her ass is big, man. I'm all in. Nah, it's more to it than that. Basically, the choice how I choose a woman when I was 15 versus now is night and day. It's way more to it now, and that's the same thing with women or so-called women and men who have converted into great women and men, good women and men. They're not going to overlook what they are becoming. It's a magnet. They're not going to overlook it unless they've been deceived. That's the only way. So if you are a good woman and you claim you're so great, ain't no way all the good guys are just scared of good women. You got to be fucking kidding me, y'all. You got to be.